Hello everyone. Welcome to my ghost story channel. My channel recounts my grandfather's journey from the war in Vietnam to his journey throughout Vietnam to learn spiritual stories, practice before. I told about the first time I encountered his spirituality when passing through a village with no one in sight. And today, I will tell one of the stories that is widely spread in the army. And if you like, don't forget to like and subscribe to help the channel reach more people. And if you have any comments, please comment in the comment section. Thank you very much, everyone. Now let's start the story. In the spring of 1967, the year the Vietnam War was raging, the U.S. military carried out many operations to wipe out the Southern Liberation Army. One of those operations was the Cedar Falls operation, which took place in the Cu Chi Tunnels area in Saigon. A Vietnamese army squad was patrolling in the forest near the bunkers in the tunnels when they were suddenly ambushed by American troops. The fighting was fierce. Our squad suffered many casualties. In the end, our Army Platoon won, temporarily repelling the attack. The sound of bullets stopped. Next to me was Hyen still lying panting. Perhaps we had lost our comrades. I looked everywhere, but there was no one. We slowly went deeper into the forest, hoping to find our teammates. It was about 7 p.m. We found a small cottage. We slowly approached. There was an old woman picking vegetables behind the house. Feeling everything was safe, we breathed a sigh of relief and approached. And surprisingly, we were told by the old woman that there was a soldier recuperating in the basement of the house who was on our side. We quickly ran back to check, and it was Khan. He was lying unconscious, sometimes groaning in pain. The bullet wound did not hit a dangerous place, so his life was not in danger. So we felt secure and gave him first aid. Bandage its wound. The old lady told us that there was a girl who was collecting firewood in the forest. She was a local person, and she found Kant in the forest, lying dying. She brought Kant to take shelter in the forest. Old lady's house. She took it down to the cellar and took care of it. We were so grateful to the old lady. We felt like we had been saved, and stayed at the old lady's house to recuperate, and waited late at night to return to the base. During the day, they will hide to avoid enemy raids. The next night, at about 8 o'clock, when the 3 soldiers were sleeping, waiting to take action until late, they suddenly heard a strange noise outside. Hien went outside to look and saw a figure standing in the middle of the forest. He said the figure was tall, wearing black clothes, and had no face. It was scared and didn't know what was going on. He quickly ran into the house and locked the door. The next morning, we told the old lady about the figure. After hearing this, the old woman was very worried. She told them that it was the ghost of a Vietnamese soldier who died 2 months ago. Every night when she lay in the house, she heard lamenting moans, but when she went to see, she was surprised. Didn't see anyone. The old woman said that the soldier was a kind man. He sacrificed his life to protect this place. The old woman also said that the soldier's ghost came to her in a dream, asking for help finding his remains, and also reporting that his name was Nguyen Vo Danch, died in a bomb crater right at the edge of the forest in the west, but she was old and weak, even though she tried to find him. Searched, but so far she has not found it. After listening to the old woman's story, I felt very moved. We decided to help the old lady find a way to help that soldier's ghost. We went to the forest, where the soldier's ghost appeared according to her instructions. We lit an incense stick and prayed for that soldier, and also told that soldier about what happened hoping he would help us find our way back to the base. A miracle happened as if guided by his soul. When we followed the clues of bloodstains and torn pieces of cloth on the tree trunk, we found his body half buried, luckily still alive. Wholesome. Perhaps blood loss was caused by shrapnel from enemy bombs. We hastily dug the ground and buried him, not forgetting to use the bamboo stick to make a tombstone, just like what he had dreamed of, for the old woman to burn incense and pray for him to rest in peace. After we finished praying, in the distance, hidden behind the old bamboo trees, a white shadow appeared, blurry in the mist, waved to us, and then slowly disappeared. Not only me, but Hyen also saw it. Early in the morning, we went home and told the old woman the whole story. The old woman was very happy. She told us that they had helped the soldier's ghost escape. We feel very happy, knowing that we have done a good job, and also felt grateful to the old lady for her help. We stayed at the old lady's house for 2 more days, so Kahan could walk again. Then we found our way back to the unit, and told the entire story they encountered to the unit, and prayed for their comrades who died while fighting steadfastly to protect their homeland. War is cruel.